if you haven't been here before, I know there are a lot of faces that are familiar, so I know there are a lot of you that have been to these programs before, but if you haven't, it's a little different than a typical recital. I speak a little bit about the operas or the songs, so we talk about composers or poets, a little bit about what is happening in the song before each of the songs or the sets of songs, so that you all have an understanding of what is going on and what I'm singing about, and you're not sitting there just thinking, oh, this is pretty, but you actually have the background information to know what I'm singing about. So the first song on our program this evening is, let me pull up, is To My Little Son, which is by Florence Price. Florence Price was an American classical composer, pianist, organist, and music teacher. She was born in Little Rock, Arkansas, and was educated at the New England Conservatory of Music and was active in Chicago from 1927 until her death in 1953. She was noted as the first African-American woman to be recognized as a symphonic composer and the first to have a composition played by a major orchestra. The text of this song is by Julia Johnson Davis. She was a prolific writer. She focused primarily on children's stories, ballad poetry, and essays, and she was from Norfolk, Virginia. So in this song, a mother imagines what her baby boy will look like when he's 21 years old and wonders whether she'll see glimmers of the boy in the man once he's grown up. This song was originally thought to have been composed around the time of the birth of Price's son Tommy, who actually passed away 2 days before his 6th birthday. But in fact, To My Little Son was composed in 1950, which was closer to the end of her career rather than the beginning, and the year of its probable composition would have been the 30th anniversary of Tommy's death. So this seems likely that she was reflecting on the future manhood that neither she nor her son got to see, and looking into a future that never happened and responding musically to its beauty. So originally when I saw this song, I thought, what a lovely song. And then I did some more research and I thought, oh, it's lovely but also very bittersweet. So I also want to mention with your program, there's also the text and translation, so you can follow along. If I'm singing in English, then there's the English text for you, and then if I'm singing in a foreign language, there's the English translation on the right-hand side, so that you can see what I'm singing as well. The next song, I'm so sorry, I meant to express the theme of today's recital. So it's Transformational Love. Originally, my thought was, oh, we'll talk about love, and I can do the sort of like Greek 8 types of love, and then I thought, that's a little much. So instead, what I went with was the love of mother and child for the first half, and then the second half is romantic love. So that's That's why all of the songs in the first half have to do with the love of mother and child. Sorry. Okay, so the next aria is actually Senza Mamma from Suor Angelica by Giacomo Puccini. Suor Angelica is Sister Angelica. It's a one-act opera by the Italian composer Giacomo Puccini to an original libretto by Gioacchino Foranzo. It's the second opera of the trio of operas known as Il Trittico, the triptych. This includes two other one-act operas, Il Tabarro and Gianni Schicchi. It had its world premiere at the Metropolitan Opera on December 14th of 1918. The opera Suor Angelica explores themes of sacrifice, love, maternal love, and redemption. In this opera, Sister Angelica is a young noblewoman who's forced into a convent and is living a life of penance after having an illegitimate child. She's constantly hoping for news of the son that she had to leave behind, and after 7 years, her aunt, the Principessa, arrives, and her aunt has come to demand that Angelica signs a legal document that formally relinquishes her share of her inheritance to her younger sister, who's about to be married. During their encounter, the Principessa informs Angelica that her son actually died 2 years ago when he was 5. The aria Senza Mamma, which means without mother, without mama, comes directly after Angelica finds out that her son has passed, and it's the emotional climax of the opera, summarizing her grief and despair after being informed that her young son has died without the touch of his mother and the knowledge that she loved him. So this aria is about loss, longing, and the despair of a mother who's lost her child twice, first through separation and then through death. Overwhelmed by grief after this aria, she drinks the poison that she made from herbs to join her son in heaven, but then realizing that she's committed a mortal sin and has damned herself to eternal separation from her son, she frantically prays to the Virgin Mary for forgiveness, and as she dies, she witnesses a miracle. The Virgin Mary appears along with Sister Angelica's son, who runs to embrace her. So this aria, for me, I was telling Priscilla the other day, there are a couple moments in opera where there's something about the particular aria or something about like the chord that's happening when the singer is singing that just makes me sob. so this is one of those arias for me. So I'm going to try to make it through without crying because you can't really sing while you're crying. So, but it is a really touching aria, and it's just a really beautiful sort of expression of a mother's love and a mother's grief.